channel, it's a little bit quieter. And I just would rather not fish around. Let's go see what Nick did on Hassan Piker's gun incident thing. Here's a link for this. I'll make sure that we have Lemur's and Nick's in the chat for their links too. For their stuff, rather. I don't think you heard that beep. It's so I can, like, if I'm gaming, be aware of notifications, like updates in the chat without having to look. I thought I'd finally make sure it was on the right device today. And so it just took me like 10 billion years to do it before, you know.
So much more to me than a digital, than a full physical Switch library, unless you have like a MIG switch type device where you can cycle.
Okay, I came in at a good point.
I understand wanting to go physical for consoles like, what's it called? What is it? Fucking the 3DS you needed to go physical for, but realistically, you sacrifice the ability to own the game long term, for the ability to just play the game and not have to, like, a full digital Switch library is worth so much more to me than a digital, than a full physical Switch library, unless you have like a MIG switch type device where you can cycle through your, like, it is extremely annoying to have a full Switch physical library. I would rather not own anything than have to go through the hoops for that.
Successful the initiative was.
True.
Only that it was aiming to do good for consumers, and that it was taking proper steps legally to get there,
right?
And it was going through all of the right.
Could that be retard?
Like, end of life shit for a game is different.
To left the disc on the ground? No. Nintendo did some stupid shit when they made the discs for the.
Engage with the content.
Let me see. So Legal Mindset had put out a clip initially saying that, let me see. I actually have his video, so we're gonna just check this out right now.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the $5.
Let's pull this up right now. I do want to hear what he had to say about it.
Hassan has slandered me.
Now, just to be clear, in case you guys don't know, Legal Mindset is a YouTuber who is a lawyer, so he covers the law, all right? So when we're talking about legal doxing, we're not talking about whether it's legal on Twitch. We're not talking about if the Twitch SS Gestapo are going to come shoot you in your household tonight. We're talking about the real world where it matters.
Defamation in response to my reaction to what was going on with Twitch and the situation.
This is how we started the stream.
With Twitch. So today I'm going to respond to that publicly.
Wait, does that make... Hold on. Am I a Twitch lawyer then? Because obviously there are no Twitch lawyers, right? Who go by, like, the Twitch legal codes.
Well, because none of them are, none of them are licensed in Twitch. If you can get the nation or state of Twitch to issue you a law license to operate within the nation and or state of Twitch, then at that point you can be a Twitch lawyer. Yeah. The same applies to YouTube and Kick and Reddit and Rumble, and I just imagine that the Reddit lawyer is already taken. That seems like a kind of place that would have already kind of tried to, like, you know, litigate something like sexual assault for fucking Minecraft YouTubers.
I think I'm an honorary Twitch lawyer.
Clear up some of that.
Dude, holy shit, dude. We're Twitch lawyers.
Right?
Misinformation, and also talk.
We can be bees. No, you can't. You can be lawyers. It's better for you.
Talk about some hot water that Hassan may be in legally in the state of California. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and this.
Did you pass the bar? No, I passed the cum.
This is the Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. So
I passed the gun. I didn't want it.
Typically, my policy overall with defamation, with people that engage in defamation, is just to ignore it, is to pass it by, is to really pay it no mind, particularly if they're smaller channels and smaller people. Really to ignore that at large.
Good one.
However, when a channel of 1.7...
No, I didn't. I passed the breathalyzer. It makes me a better lawyer than Nick Ricada. The other Legal Mindset about Hassan first, we actually did check out some of that already.
Million people spreads false information about yourself, clearly not having...
Yeah, Hassan Piker fighting with a lawyer is like a very stupid idea. It all spurs from the clip, and you could see me reacting to it on Yeet's Twitter even, because that went around, where he was saying that the lawyers who have covered it are all pro-Ethan, implying that...
No, the lawyers are just accepting that Mr. Piker breaks the fucking law.
All of the legal minds who read the documents and stuff, they're all in the pocket of the Kleins, right? The Kleins have been sending out the Israeli Star Fund. That
extreme hyperbole as opposed to the bare minimum of trying to abide by the fucking law of the land, like every Abrahamic person is supposed to. Looking at you, evangelicals.
It's been going around right now, and all the lawyers are bought into it.
In the form of
which is an insane fucking argument.
Video.
Because you can't beat him legally, so you have to say that everybody is like in his pocket.
Which I have right here for you guys. And this is Hassan kind of responding to his chat.
I just saw Kef
and talking about me and why he's not going to review my videos. And I just want to start out by saying I love the fact that you're going to see immediately how he jumps to ad hominem.
Yep, immediately. Let's hear Hassan say it, though.
I'm here for someone's take who isn't mine. I covered this at the start of the stream.
Do you want to hear what actually started this?
Dude, there's something so funny about people being like, dog, have you seen the legal mindset video about you? Dude, if I were to cover every Rumble lawyer...
Dude, oh my... Dude, immediately. Oh. Rumble lawyer discrediting him, implying that... And by Rumble, I believe also insinuates political lean, right? Because Rumble is not a site for leftist content creators.
Fake lawyer that...
You know, I didn't consider that, but now I can see how that might be leaning there to seed that. True.
Actually, yeah, fake. Oh, sorry, I cut him off too soon. Straight up fake lawyer because he's read it and doesn't agree.
If I were to cover every Rumble lawyer, fake.
Yeah, I can't cover what he said. I can say ad hominems and insult his.
I could insult people. I can't live without insulting people. If you find yourself unable to hold dialogue without being a rude dude, you might be Hassan Piker.
Credibility as a lawyer.
Lawyer that it actually is.
So let's stop right there. Okay, so
it turns out all the
you might be a red-faced because you're embarrassed because you got famed, or because you got caught doing defamation. Embarrassed guy. Presumably he blushes and his face turns like red and peachy. I don't know, man. I don't know people. I don't know what you do when you get embarrassed, but I know what I do when I get embarrassed.
Leftist lawyers are too scared of the backlash. That's why they're not actually talking about the lawsuit. All the leftist ones are terrified of the Ethan Klein doxing armada.
Humble lawyer is very interesting.
Or you're a fucking loser. I can't tell which.
And I think he may mention Rumble again. While I do have, I guess, still a Rumble account, I haven't uploaded it to years. I don't stream on Rumble.
Yeah, when he got Legal Mindset just became a victim to Hassan's iconic, isn't this the guy that was his version of it, right? Like, oh, okay, Nick.
I mean, I'm just waiting for him to call everyone that criticizes him a pedophile and a rapist, because those are the things he goes for. He, the one who goes to a brothel, which Tectone says vends in children, does, on the other hand, seem to have gone down for not paying taxes and potentially trafficking. I couldn't find the child part. But, like, anyways. He, that goober, is the one who accuses others of sex crimes. That's weird. That is quite strange. It's a bit weird.
Diorio, what do we say about him?
Good job, Legal Mindset, breaking it up earlier.
Prior to URR, obviously. Oh, I get it. He's a crypto-fascist. That's what we're gonna go with. He just goes, isn't this the guy that... Huh. Oh, God. I don't want to say it's... Actually, on this one, he does say it specifically, that he's a Rumble fake lawyer. But Hassan does this all the time, where he'll read something on Discord, or he'll look into his chat, and then he'll just assassinate somebody's character with no thought behind it at all whatsoever. It's like his way to dismiss you immediately. A lot of these grifters have it. I think No Bullshit's one was the one where he just pretended he didn't know everybody, even if he talked to them in the past. Oh, I literally don't know who that guy is. Hassan Piker has kind of taken that and utilized it. He's reclaimed that from idiots on the right and made it a leftist talking point.
I only stream on YouTube, primarily as a major platform. I've tried the others. I don't like them. Rumble, just as a comment, initially offered a very good package contractually to stream on their platform, good advertising package.
to signal to his chat this is a bad guy. It also stems from like any criticism he made. That's a Destiny talking point. I pulled it off the Destiny subreddit. It's bad. Destiny is Destiny distributed his friends' nudes without consent. Therefore, the posts that were made on the subreddit 7 years ago about me are all invalid now.
Just that fell off way back towards the COVID days. So yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. Now, fake lawyer is interesting, and I want to throw out here that that's possibly the most defamatory thing. Now,
all right, so he's responding more to Hassan directly here. The gun thing is supposedly coming from... But we kind of got ahead of ourselves. We'll talk a bit more about that after. So Twitch has a Hassan problem. This is the gun thing. So we're going to see the clip here, and then he's going to diagnose the issue. And he's watching the Dan Saltman clip.
9 years as a kid, I had MP5s. I had...
Jesus Christ, this guy's strapped. No wonder they called him the Rumble Lawyer.
Pistols. I had a sniper rifle, even an airsoft sniper.
Bro, my only airsoft gun was the MP40, and it was a piece of shit that I bought for $60.
Rifle.
I like them.
You're supposed to have an orange tip or a marker on the end of an airsoft. That would be not a typical airsoft to lack that marker or remove that orange tip, even though, of course, some people do that. Some people make more realistic.
I bought airsoft guns because I was like, dude, I fucking love Call of Duty. And I guess, like, people argue that instead of buying airsoft guns, they just buy real guns and play Call of Duty in real life, but I don't subscribe to the game theory like that.
But the key here, and this is a key...
I would disavow that behavior, but people on a... That's actually what Republicans do. They say, listen, guys, if you play those violent video games, you're gonna go shoot up your fucking
that is not
local establishment.
Just in analyzing this for Twitch terms of service, but also broader for the law, is that you can make a physical threat. You can make a threat or...
Oh, I hope they give it to me once more. They're really cool. Okay.
Try to intimidate somebody with even a fake weapon.
I'd rather not kill people, thanks. Actually, unlike all the YouTubers we're going to cover today, except for maybe Pirate Software, because I don't know, we're actually a don't murder your enemies like channel here, okay? Same. For the most part. There are...
Entirely.
With a...
We usually disavow violence here.
Fake knife with a fake...
I know, brave.
Gun with a fake bomb. If you were going to try to hijack a plane and you attempted that with a fake gun, it would not be material in terms of your defense. You would not be able to say, oh, but, well, it was fake, so I couldn't do it all along. You know, when you get caught and arrested and thrown in jail, you don't...
Dude, motherfucker should stop killing games and then locked and loaded.
Get off because, oh, it was fake. No, you would lead a reasonable person to believe that was real, and a reasonable person could have fear of that knife, gun, bomb, whatever, despite the fact that it's not objectively real. So that's a defense a lot of people brought up, and
it's pretty simple. If you're going to talk shit online with somebody and just start brandishing a firearm, that can be viewed as incitement. I think that most people would agree to that talking point. I get the context for Hassan, where the person is saying he should be fucking hanged. If that is the case, if that's what the person said, I can understand from a perspective why Hassan would like be mad about it. But I don't think anything justifies him soy tubing and pulling out a fucking airsoft gun to brandish on the screen. It's really fucking cringe. It's really fucking weird. It's extremely stupid to do with a large audience. And I think that Twitch would be dumb if they didn't give him 24 hours.
Don't think that stands up. Let's continue.
Compared with what President Trump has been able to do, you know, over the same period of time that I've been running.
And again, I'm sorry, but dude, like, you know what's a good argument here that I haven't seen anyone point out so far? Hassan literally sent gun schematics to a sitting politician. That's gotta be something that matters, right? Like, he's literally threatened people with violence before and tried to incite it via Twitter before.
I really like that.
Why? So that's like literally something that he's already done. So I mean, like, I don't know here. This is something that he seems to believe is an acceptable maneuver, and I think that like Twitch not going and correcting that right now opens their platform up for more people to emulate this behavior that they might not want to happen. This is one. No, that's. Oh. Yeah, dude. Here we go. I actually got the picture from Hassan's tweet. Unironically, I picked this one. I thought this was the real picture. I didn't mean to do that at first, and then I realized what it was, so then I had to do it, and I don't know where it went, and I've lost it. Fuck. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I actually organically did that off screen and then faked it again because it was funny. Let me see. We've got this one. This should be it, right? Yes. But like he's literally done this before where he just posted gun schematics I believe these were used by a shooter of some kind. I don't know which one. At a sitting politician. So that was cool. And by cool, I mean bad. And if this is the type of behavior that you're going to allow...
That's not great.
Because this is where it goes, right? Like, yesterday he's brandishing the gun. Tomorrow he said... before that he was sending gun schematics. You need to nip this kind of thing in the bud. I think that this is something that can get out of control. And then when somebody who's not Hassan does it, Twitch will have an issue on their hands.
Why? Okay, fair enough.
Once again, brandishing the weapon, flaring it around. Obviously, there's a point to this. Obviously, there's an individual who this is directed at. You know, this is something that's not really ambiguous in the general intention.
Again, I think that these arguments are fine. There's no... as long as you're not saying he doxed him, I think that, for the most part, this is probably going to be something I agree with.
As you may...
Oh, then that's an easy take to say. Okay. I mean, for the most part, I just kind of want to see if I was, like... I wanted to see if my blind take aligned in any capacity with another person's take in general. So I'll be like creeping on it for like a couple days. Like I'll see what happens to other people too. Like I'll just be keeping an eye to the world, seeing what happens. Seeing if anyone can argue against my simple, silly little brain and conclusions. Because I can.
Oh, you found his account?
Today, I'll show you 3 ways you can use your...
By the way...
Hey.
So here's another...
Like, this is the stupidest shit I ever read. Doxing of any kind is prohibited in Twitch's guidelines, even if the perpetrator only exposes information from public record. Okay.
Crazy thing about the doxing. So now you've paired. So you've...
Okay, let's hear what Legal Mindset says, because I'm going to completely disagree.
Linked up, brandishing a weapon, what appears to be a real weapon, whether or not it is, whether it's an airsoft or whether it's fake. You've paired up brandishing a weapon with doxing, which is revealing their private information, which, by the way, in certain jurisdictions, in certain places in the world, is illegal.
But where was the private information? What private information did he substantiate here? And again, Legal Mindset to this point hasn't even seen what... Oh no, he has seen it. So what do you think that the doxing was?
So...
And by the way, and now Legal Mindset goes in here and says that it's illegal in parts of the world, but this wouldn't even reach the definition in America. So what parts of the world would showing someone's public-facing social media profile on their YouTube channel of a guy whose name has YT in the name, and it's not even someone faking it, it's the guy, right? Isn't it?
You've done 2 things.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the wrong guy was the wrong guy, but nobody has said that the crypto account wasn't him.
Which are potentially illegal. There's the brandishing, the threats, the intimidation, and then you've got the doxing, right? So you've got 2 separate things you're now doing together. So that this is combining to make it even worse.
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the YouTube VPN app, which we can do through the first link in the description.
Fuck are you gonna do, bro?
And of course, I do like the pop-up there just explaining that this is clearly against their TOS. This
Sure, 100%.
is something that is not, you know, holistically, both the doxing and the threatening is, of course, against the Twitch terms of service, right?
Write a petition? Let's do a crusade, he says. Let's do a fucking crusade.
Let's do a crusade, pulls out gun is insane. I think if you don't think this should be a 24-hour, I think you're crazy. I've seen some people say that. I think you're out of your mind.
He said,
Like, at least a 24-hour for that.
let's hang Mamdani for treason, he said. The fuck are you gonna do?
You want a blue potion?
Go on a fishing expedition?
Yeah, I'm saying, the people who are saying
You
it
didn't have
shouldn't be a
a blue
24-hour or saying it shouldn't be anything, I think that those people are insane.
Try to fucking put malware in my phone? Is that what you're gonna do?
That's who I'm addressing.
You skinny bitch.
And to be clear, nothing that Hassan said.
And how come they're not pulling up skinny bitches targeting intrinsic traits? Is that not also a Twitch thing that he violated right there? Not that they'll ever actually enforce it. But I'm assuming that's another one as well. That would be like creator harassment. I know it is on YouTube. I don't know about Twitch.
Would be necessarily impermissible. He could say all
No,
the...
they banned Tectone for calling Frogan fat.
those things. He could call them, I believe his technical word was a skinny bitch, all he wants. That would have been perfectly fine. He could yell at this guy the whole night, scream at this guy the whole night. The problem was the weapon combined with the doxing, right? All the other...
But did I miss it? Where is the doxing? Like, could somebody provide me the doxing?
Stuff he could do. That's his show.
Here, he'll get to
He can run it how he wants. That wouldn't necessarily be against TOS to just yell at the guy the whole night.
Like, I think this really isn't it.
like, legal mindset won't telegraph the whole of the, like, harassment campaign.
Make fun of the
in
guy.
that capacity.
That's fine. Do it your way, not what we do on my channel. But hey, he can.
And legal mindset is making me more angry here, despite the fact that I like him, because he is talking about it from a legal perspective as well. So what he's telling me when he says that is he sees something here that he would think would be illegal in other parts of the world potentially, and he's not expanding on it. I don't think that there's anything in here that would be illegal in other parts of the world that occurred. I think I press X to doubt on that, unless it's some draconian third world law that exists prior to internet.
Do it on his channel all he wants.
I don't have any right now.
But with that, you open.
It's Twitch's own definition, but legal mindset isn't talking about the legality of Twitch's TOS. He's talking about the legality of, like, this is illegal in certain jurisdictions. That's not Dan's argument either. As stupid as that sounds.
Yourself up to a bunch of problems, and Twitch is opened up to a bunch of problems because now they've got to decide what they're going to do with Hassan. And in the past, they've only given
as well, Connor. That's what I got off of it.
Him slaps on the wrist. That is, they've given him 1 day or.
The Twitch TOS thing that we showed up before seems like they're reading it with like the most malicious framing humanly possible to arrive at the argument they want to reach at. So again, I am of that belief as well.
24-hour bans or sometimes 12-hour bans, and that's been all they've done. Consequences as well. Now, obviously, many people know the breach of contract route, and there are arguments in terms of breaching the contract.
I don't think he ever actually addresses specifically what
is wrong. And one thing they protect against is unfair and deceptive practices. And it indeed is a very strong case to say it is an unfair and deceptive practice to benefit some people while.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably all I got here. I don't think he ever actually addresses specifically what would make this illegal in different entities and stuff.
Ooh, President Sunday content. Okay. Well, that's it for me, though. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I had a lovely time. I had a great time, to be fair. I think you all are epic. I think you all are cool. I think you all are the kind of company that a gal needs.
You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! You are a one-hived mind twat waffle! Fuck off!
Exactly.
You're boring!
I love you
You're
all
fucking
equally.
Dull! You have boring! You're fuck off! You're boring! Dull! You're fucking dull! Fucking dull! Fucking dull! Fucking dull! Fucking dull! No! Current fucking day! Fuck off!
Fuck off!
You're boring! You're fucking
boring.
dull!
You're fucking
you have
boring!
Nothing to say!
You have nothing to say! Comfy chair. Sit in my comfy.
Nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that.
Taking my headphones off, fuck that.
There's nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with. Level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No. Current day.
Current fucking day.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say.
Fucking
you
dull.
are a one. You falling into a world and just getting lost. No.
No.
Day.
Not a fucking day.
Fuck off. You're boring! You're
fucking
dull!
You're
you have
fucking
nothing
dull.
to say!
You have nothing
you are
to
a
say!
One-hived
You are
mind
one
twat waffle!
hive mind twat waffle!
That's all you fucking are!
That's all you fucking are!
And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick!
No, I was just a sickly bitch from day one. That's why I got so freaking sick. Anyways, thank you all immensely for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Please have a lovely one. And don't forget, Ethan Bradbury.
Do not speak with this man.